Hey guys, welcome back to another build video. In this video, I am busy making a bunch of cabins, and this is a video that I've actually made before, and I think I made it like either last year or the year before, and I was super proud of it. It was actually based off of a dream, interestingly enough. I had this really funky dream, which I can't remember the details of, and it basically took place with like a bunch of cabins around, and I basically really liked the architecture, and I woke up and I'm like, I want to build these cabins, and I did, and I was really proud of the outcome. And then, of course, that infamous moment where I lost a bunch of my videos happened, and yeah, I just refused to redo it because it was like really off putting that something I really loved was deleted. And after a while, I was just like, you know what? I love this build so much. I really want to release it. So I redid it. I took a bunch of screenshots. Like, I'm pretty sure I used up the memory on my phone taking all of the screenshots. But I did, and I rebuilt it. And I'm glad I did because, like I said, I really like this build. And I'm glad that I am able to, like, release it on my channel because I really like it. So, with this build, there are basically two or three main aspects, and it's kind of divided in half. In the beginning of the video, you saw those three little huts or little cabins, and those are just going to be like normal cabins. So, it's going to be very studio like arrangement where the kitchen is by the bedroom and etc etc. And over here, what we're busy doing now, this is going to be the VIP area. So basically, you have this little pathway to get up to the top where there'll be two VIP cabins, which are much bigger than the other ones and it's just a little bit more fancy. So you can basically go up this little walkway, and there's supposed to be like a little pond area, and it's supposed to look magical. I will admit it does look a lot better in the nighttime. A lot of the colors like really stick out, but I wasn't gonna wait for the nighttime to come until taking the screenshots, so I just took it in daylight, which you'll see at the end of the video. And at the bottom, which is the area we're doing now, this is also the VIP area, and this is kind of like a party area. There's going to be like disco floors, which I put in over there, and there's like a DJ's turning table. There's going to be like a purple pool for like a midnight party swim or whatever the cool kids are doing these days. There's a karaoke machine, there's going to be a bar and different places for you to sit around. And there's also going to be a bathroom that is actually in the basement. So you can go down the stairs into like the basement that doesn't really look like a basement, and there's going to be like a bunch of bathrooms over there. So over there, I think we're just planning the basement area. And yeah, I'm just kind of like sorting a bunch of things out. I really wanted to use like those ropes because with VIP areas they normally have those ropes to kind of like separate the lines and to keep people out and everything like that. So I put that kind of around the outside, and I also had like this glass wall on the front, which you can kind of see there and you saw earlier. And basically I used the move objects cheat on. That was actually very difficult because I had to get the sizing right, which is actually a lot more difficult than it seems. But without the moves object cheats, I don't know what I would do, to be completely honest. Over here we have the bathrooms. They are going to be horribly stereotypical. I apologize for that. And basically, they're the exact same design, just with different color schemes. And by that, I basically mean that a little bit later, you'll see we add a chair in, and there's actually one in the men's section and one in the female section. And I do believe for the male bathroom, we make the chair black, and for the female bathroom, we make the chair pink, which is kind of where the stereotypes come in. And I am so sorry if, I was like stereotyping without thinking about it. Generally, I try and stay away from that because, it's just not really cool to get stereotyped, I guess you can say. But you know, that's what I ended up doing, and I don't know why I did it. Like I said, I did this build like either a year ago or 2 years ago. I have no idea, but it's been a while. And over here, we are just busy starting to do the layout for the VIP cabins. So there are going to be two cabins. They are going to look very similar, again, kind of like with the bathrooms. They're going to have the exact same style, the same layout, just with a different color scheme. So I do believe that the one has more of like a brick theme going on, especially downstairs, and the other one has like a solid color for the walls. I'm not too sure, but we'll see like literally in a minute. And one thing that was very different that I did was the bedrooms. They both have completely different layouts, different styles, and I just didn't want everything to be too similar. I did want it to be a little bit customized, seeing as it was like the VIP cabins, and also for the more simpler cabins. So the three that I did the basic structure of in the beginning of the video, for those three, they basically include the same thing, but it's all muddled around, and you'll see it, I think, closer to the end of the video. I'm pretty sure that's the last thing I do. So you'll see it then. Over here, oh yeah, we also do the bathrooms a different style in the VIP cabins. So like the one has a lot of walls in it, and the other one is a little bit more open space, and I think the one has like stonish type of floors, and the other one has more of a basic color. I don't really remember. And one trick I absolutely love to do is basically what I'm doing right now. I take those little armchairs and I add the ottomans to like the bottom or the back. I don't really know what you call it, but you can see it over there. And I basically kind of use the move objects sheet to bring it together, and it makes it look like a lounge chair, because I could be completely wrong, but in the expansion packs that I own, which is City Living, Get Together, and Get to Work, they don't have anything that resembles lounge chairs. And I don't know if they have some sort of lounge chairs in a different expansion pack or like different game pack, stuff pack. I don't have a lot of those just because I don't have much money to throw around, and for now I'm perfectly happy playing with the stuff I have. But yeah, because I don't have any lounge chairs, I basically do that to kind of make my own lounge chairs. And I think the first time I ever did that, I was building my friend's house, and they kind of have like these colored lounge chairs. So I was playing around, and that's what I ended up with. And now whenever I want to make lounge chairs, I always do that trick. So it was really cool when I figured that out for the first time, and I've always kind of used it since. So I think this is more of a green and light blue themed one, and I don't mean that as an overall. That's just kind of like how I differentiate. I think so. I'm bad at English. That's how I tell the difference between the two houses, is basically by the living room colors. So you can also see that these lounge chairs have more like toned down colors, so it's more of like pale colors, and then the other one is more like bright colors, like bright blue and purple, and I think it was yellow. It could have been red. I don't remember. It's like something like that. And over here we have the first bedroom that we are working on. I really love that type of checkered tile. I think they had something very similar. I don't know if it was The Sims 3 or The Sims 2. I could be completely wrong about that, but I do love the look of it. I feel like it doesn't just work for a bathroom, it just can also make any other normal room look a tad more fancy, like a bit more expensive. So that room was more designed to look a bit more expensive, a bit more furnished, like there was an actual plan. And this bedroom, which is for the other house, was made to look a tad more traditional, in the sense that there's a lot of bookshelves. It's kind of like a darker color theme. There's like two dressers. I think there's the two walk-in wardrobes, and there's also gonna be like a little chair in the corner where you can like sit down and put on shoes or something. I don't know. There's a lot of reds, like hints going on in that room. and I'm pretty sure right now we are starting with the landscaping. So I know it's a bit late to mention it now, but if I'm talking like really fast and you can't really understand what I'm saying, I'm sorry about that. It's just that I've been trying to get this video out for such a long time. I finished recording it a really long time ago, and it's just been the voiceover that's been a bit of a pain to try and do. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I love making these videos. It's like really brightens my day getting like different designs and everything. But basically I had a bit of a thing with my throat, where my throat was sore when I speak for like a long time. It's still a tad sore, but I'm working on it. And then I tried recording one of the other days, and I don't remember why, but it got interrupted. And then every time I came home from school, I was just so tired that I like just fell asleep after school. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna sleep for a few minutes and wake up later and do the voiceover, and everything will be happy in Katie land. But that didn't work out. I just slept through the night. So yeah, this has been meaning to come out for a long time, and it's really taken a long time to get this out. But it was just really inconvenient. And even now, like today, I think this is the third attempt just today that I'm trying to do the voiceover. So if I'm speaking really fast and sound like a tad irritated, it's just because like I'm kind of repeating myself, and fair enough, in the other ones I didn't tell the story, but now I am because it's just really frustrating. But over here, finally, we are moving on to the cabins. So you'll see over here, this is where we have that bed in the corner kind of over there, and the kitchen is the one way, and the TV room is like in that little nook area. And in a different bedroom, basically everything kind of switches around. So now the bed is going to be in like the top part where you can see over there, and in the next one the bed is going to be in that little nook where the kitchen is going now. And I don't know if the bathroom had the same theme, where all of the bathrooms looked very similar, just with different color schemes. I think I kept them fairly the same. I just might have switched a few things around. I don't really remember, to be honest, because like I said, I did this a long time ago. But yeah, overall I did really like this build. We are just going to finish up with these cabins, and I'm pretty sure I didn't say anything about the landscaping. Basically when I did it the first time, I didn't have any landscaping, and then like I think it was a few months I came back later, and that was when I started like really feeling like I was some type of landscaping goddess, which I'm definitely not. But that's when I started practicing landscaping, and when I actually started to like it. So I put like a bunch of random things everywhere, and you can kind of see that at one stage I tried putting the painting tool where there's like little stones in the grass, but it was just really awkward because the grass was like different colors. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it was like earlier in the video. I just was too busy ranting and I didn't get to talk about it. So I was basically throwing like different painting tools over it to make it look lighter than it was, but then it was coloring the stone, and overall it was just kind of difficult to do. But like I said before, I do really love this build, and I am so glad that this is actually the 10th build that I have released. So it's the 10th in the playlist, and that's very exciting. I finally hit double digits. Woo! But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like, and also comment down below for which videos you would like to see me do next. And I might actually pick one of your comments because, you know, I'm open to a ton of different ideas. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!